Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we will see the hands-on lab session for using Azure Security Center in hybrid scenario. So with that, in exercise 1, we'll provision the Azure VM running with Windows Server 2019. So first let me log into the Azure portal. So I have already logged in, and then we have to create the storage account to access the Cloud Shell. So if you are not created the storage account already, so you can refer my previous video and you can create one. So once we have created the storage account, in the task 2, we'll create a VM using the ARM template. So we have template kept in the C drive. So I'll go ahead and upload it. So use the upload option here and navigate to the folder. Open the lab files, and this is module 4, and here let's upload all these three. This is complete, and next, template parameters, and the last one, sub template JSON. Okay, so we have uploaded all the three ARM templates. Next, in the Cloud Shell, we'll run the following command to create the resource group. Okay, let me update the region here. So I'm going to use the East US. East US. And the name WS 2019 M04 deployment, and we are specifying the template file, and the RG location East US. Okay, hit enter. Okay, let's see what is that error. So looks like there is a typo in the location. Okay, let's wait for the deployment to be complete. So we have created the resource group name with this one, and the location is to US. Okay, so next we'll create the Windows Server VM. For that, let's run the following command. Okay, new AZ resource group deployment, and the name, and mention the resource group name and the template file that we have uploaded, and hit enter. Okay, let's wait for the deployment to be completed. Okay, so as part of the VM creation, we created the VNet and the VM name and the admin username, password, and the size, the default size D2S V3, and the disk type, which is standard LRS, locally redundant. Okay, next in the exercise 2, we'll configure the Azure Security Center. So far, we just created the resource group and we have deployed VM into that resource group. And in the next exercise, we'll create the Azure Security Center. So with that, in task 1, we'll make Security Center available and upgrade to the standard pricing tier. So let me close this Cloud Shell and back to the Azure portal. So in the search, so what we are going to do is we have to make sure the security center available and we'll upgrade to the standard pricing if not already. So let me search with the security center. Okay, let's search with the security center and we could see that Microsoft Defender for Cloud. So the Microsoft has changed the name from Security Center to Microsoft Defender for Cloud. So from here, let's scroll down and go to the environment setting and select our Azure subscription. And here, enhanced security off. Let me select enable all. Okay, so it seems already it's enabled, for all these resources. Okay, let's go back to the security center. And this is will continue without installing the agent. And let's select the Azure subscription. Okay, in task 2, we'll turn on the automatic provisioning of the log analytics agent. So let's open this Azure Pass subscription and go to the auto provisioning. Okay, so in the auto provisioning extension here, log analytics agent for Azure VM, which is already turned on. So under the auto provisioning extension, we can go to the edit configuration for the log analytics agent for Azure VMs. And from here, we can, choose the connect Azure VM into a different workspace. And I have created the new workspace. So I'm just going to select that. So if you are not sure about creating the new workspace, you can just go to the search and type for log analytics workspace and just select the log analytics workspace. And from here you can choose the create option and you have to choose the subscription and the resource group and then enter the name of the workspace and the region. So once you have entered these information, you can just review and create, and then you can create the new workspace. So from this point, I have created the new workspace and it got replicated here. So I'm just going to apply this to the existing and the new VMs. Okay, and click on apply. So next, under the general, click on inventory, and here we can see the recommendation. So there are total resources 7, and there are 3 unhealthy resources. And so for example, under the resource name, let's choose the VM0, and here we can see the recommendation for the VM0. So allow list rules in your adaptive application control policy should be updated, and Windows web servers should be configured to use the secure communication protocol. So these are all the high severity recommendation for this VM. So next, let's go back to the Security Center, which is the Microsoft Defender for Cloud. And here under the Cloud Security, let's select the regulatory compliance. And here under the Azure Security Benchmark, let's scroll down and check this box, expand all compliance control. And here we can review the assessment. So this is for the storage. Storage account should use a private link connection and should restrict the network access using the virtual network rule. So we can review the recommendation, and we can also review the assessment, and we can take action accordingly. So in the next exercise, we'll see the onboarding on-premise Windows Server to the Azure Security Center. Okay, so in the task 1, we'll see how to download and install the Log Analytics agent so that we can onboard the on-premise Windows Server, which is 2019, into the Azure Security Center. So we are already in the Azure portal and go to the Log Analytics Workspace. Okay, let's open the workspace that we created. So here, click on Agent Management, and let's choose the download 64-bit. And we need this workspace ID and the primary key. Let's put it in the notepad. And copy the primary key. Paste it in the notepad. Let me check if the download is completed. Okay. Okay, let me copy this file into the folder called lab files and mod04. Just pasting it here, and open the PowerShell. So type PowerSH and open the Windows PowerShell, and then I'm going to run the following command. Okay, let me cd into that file. Okay, so this is completed. Okay, let me open the new tab. And open the Windows Admin Center and sign in with the administrator password. Okay, so from here, click on Add and add the Windows Server. So here, enter the server name, SA-SVR1, and then use the username password. Also add use my current Windows and click on Add. Okay, and then from the Windows Admin Center, click on this server. Let's use the username password. Okay, so from the Windows Admin Center, let's click the PowerShell and enter the password. Okay, so now we are connected, and then let's run this following command. Okay, and then let's browse to this folder. Okay, and run the following command. Okay, so we should have typed the workspace ID here. Let me just copy and paste the workspace ID. Okay, and the primary key as well. Okay, and let's wait for this to be completed. Okay, so in the next exercise, We will verify the hybrid capabilities of the Azure Security Center. So with that, in task 1, we'll validate the Security Center capabilities for Azure VMs. So let me go back to the Azure portal and already signed in with my account and open the virtual machines and select the VM that we have deployed, and let's check an RDP. So for that we have to click on connect and click on RDP, download the RDP file, more choice, will connect with the student account. Okay, so now we have logged into the Azure VM. Okay, let me open the PowerShell. Okay, and run this following command. Okay, so we did generate some traffic, and let's go back to the Azure portal and go to the Security Center. Okay, and let's navigate to the security alert. So here we can see that there is an alert for the on-premise VM. So let's view the full details. It says an initial user password reset was detected in your virtual machine. Okay, take action. Okay, so to mitigate the threat, we can follow these steps provided. Alright, so that's it in this video, and I'll see you in the next. Thank you.